This is D, and Less Stress for Life. That's what's up. On February 14th, Donald Smith was found guilty for the death of Cherish Periwinkle, a little girl who went shopping with her mother and sisters at a dollar discount store. This man came around hovering around the mom and the daughters, as the mom described it. He took full advantage of the situation. I have to ask a question. Might a candy bar have saved this child's life? Now, when I say that, I'm not being flippant, but check this out. There was a beautiful sister I talked with several years ago who shared with me that when it comes to individuals committing or attempting suicide, they are missing one of four of these letters they're dealing with. And what are these letters? HALT. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. Because when you're talking about suicide, it could just take one of these letters. But you put more of these letters together, a suicidal person might very well be attempting. And when you think about poor decision making, just poor decision making in general, you just put one of these letters in place and that occurs. Now, just looking at looking at Miss Periwinkle's situation, she hit every single one of these letters. H, hungry. It was late in the evening and they had not eaten yet. I think the last meal they had was lunchtime. And what is that? What is that phrase? You're not you when you're hungry. I'm not me when I'm hungry. Plain and simple, my brother, plain and simple, my sister, we're not us when we're hungry. And then angry. Dollar store, limited income, hungry kids. I promise you, she was angry. And then lonely. Assuming that there was only one dad. Where was he? This man comes around giving her both attention and assurance. A lot of poor decisions have been made because of loneliness. A lot of babies were born because of loneliness. And then tired. Let me tell you, my brother, let me tell you, my sister, there's a hormone called cortisol. And cortisol keeps you alert and keeps you attentive. But guess what it starts doing around sunset? It starts dropping. It starts decreasing. And this family was in a store well past sunset. What was the result? Cherish's death. What else was the result? Destiny and Nevaeh, Miss Periwinkle's daughters, being removed from the home. And now her daughters are about to become citizens of the country of Australia, the continent of Australia. She'll probably never see those girls again. What can you do so that you can avoid being a vulnerable parent? What can you do so that you can avoid your children being assaulted, accosted by a pedophile? Whether the pedophile is male or female, come on, equal opportunity here. Child or adult. As it relates to hungry, let me say this. They say for you not to do grocery shopping on an empty stomach. Overall, don't do much of anything that requires a lot of brain processing when you're hungry. Schedule the opportune time and stick as close to that as possible. If it's running into your lunchtime or your dinner time, hey, if you have the money, go buy some food and eat it and then go back to what you're doing. If you ain't got no money to buy food, carry a peanut butter sandwich with you or something. Do something so that you're not vulnerable so that you will remain you. As it relates to anger, appropriate self-management is the key. Just because the folk around you are going to the stupid lane, you don't have to go to the stupid lane with them. Take 1, 2, or a few deep breaths. Nice and deep inhale and nice long slow exhale. Sing a happy song. And another thing which can be very beneficial. Acknowledge a couple of positive things about your current situation. And don't say, well, I'm living. No, 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 no. Be real. Be real and be positive. Now, as it relates to loneliness, have a couple of solid folk on speed dial. Have a couple of solid folk that you can reach out to, and they can give you some good advice, some good direction, some good support. I'll tell you real quick, there was this mother that I knew from a housing project. I was involved in a mentoring program at one time, and this mother, as I was about to take her son to, do some productive activities, just asked me, "Hey D, I got this white man. Forget that. I have this man who's coming around, um, giving me money. But the weird thing is, he's asking if he could take my younger daughter out on a ride." This is one of those things, how I say folk will say, "Oh, trust your gut." No, 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 no. Ain't no gut in this. Look, just take a look at the situation. Some guy, an adult, is asking you if he can take your child for a ride. And he ain't got no, by himself. I had the boy along with some other boys, and there were a group of us as mentors going on outings. No, 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 no. And a man taking a little girl, taking a little boy to begin with, that could be challenging. But most certainly taking a little girl, oh, but no. But fortunately, she was smart enough to ask. And then there's tired. My brother, my sister, get your rest. No big shopping, no big decision making when you're tired. At a certain time in the evening, probably after 8 o'clock, just stop all the major decisions. They can wait till the next day, because you don't, because of being tired, want to end up like Rain Periwinkle. You don't, because you're lonely, want to end up like Rain Periwinkle. You don't, because you're angry, want to end up like Rain Periwinkle. You don't, because you're hungry, want to end up like Rain, like Destiny, like Nevaeh, like Cherish Periwinkle. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Additionally, go to www.destressmethod.com for more resource information. Lastly, be sure to click on the bell icon so you can get notified of our next postings. That's all we got for now. This is D, and Less Stress for Life. That's what's up. Peace.